this take two?
Yes. Take one was received far greater than I ever expected it to.
We've had some compliments.
I thought I would be cast out.
Cast out and kicked it and
Torn
burned at a stake.
Torn asunder.
But anyway, welcome to Downturn Podcast, take two, with Scott, Mark, and very special guest, Sly.
The main event.
The main event.
The showstopper.
The main event is in the room.
Yeah.
Gold.
He's making himself a wee whiskey and ginger, apparently.
Where's my other bottle?
What, your other bottle of what? A ginger? I only seen you wee in, like.
How you be straight then?
Oh, straight whiskey. Like a man.
Well,
I mean,
I
I've-
certainly won't ever be a man if that's what makes a man.
I've got coke there if you want some coke, like.
The good kind.
Okay, if it's fattening though, but
Well, why worry? We're all pals here, mate.
Oh my god.
this isn't professional. This.
It's not professional at all, but are we professional? Probably not.
All I'm saying is I can see what's coming up.
We'll just.
It's gone now.
It's gone now, because that would have been embarrassing.
No, I shouldn't have said anything. I was waiting for it. I was going to enjoy
I
it.
would have seen it.
No
coming.
one knows what this is yet.
No one knows. They don't
Unless
need
it's
to
already
know.
been played. But
It'll
you'll
be
know.
brilliant. Anyway, welcome. What are we going to talk about this week? We've got Ben here.
This is my first day, a 3-day bender. I've got a wedding in the morning.
Ooh.
So
Is it your own? I mean,
No.
renewing the vows.
She's getting the kilt sorted out
Oh.
the night.
Mm-hmm.
What's the tartan? I hear you ask.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing the dress. It's blue.
I like it.
Nah, I'm only joking. It's green.
Speaking of tartan, so you're at a wedding tomorrow.
Aye.
3-day bender, you said.
Well,
Friday,
there's
Saturday, and Sunday.
there's this. I never normally drink on a Friday or a Sunday, but I had to drink for this. And then tomorrow, the wedding, and then the day after, the after wedding thing. In
Ah,
Borg.
In
Wild.
Borg. All roads lead to Borg.
I just want that to be the thing
Yeah.
in AA. Well, it was a podcast, so I had to drink.
Exactly.
I love it. And that's great. I'm going to have to start using that myself.
What, that every time we podcast you get
Yes.
to drink?
Yes.
Ah, fair enough. It'd be a good shout.
I'm game for it.
Fine.
Be grand.
That tartan joke wasn't mine. I stole it from my dad.
I don't think
tell-
he's going
I
to
tell
come
you
at you
so-
for copyright.
Tell you something about that, man. He stole my joke.
It doesn't even care what a podcast is.
Most folk
I'm
don't.
not 100%.
My mum didn't know.
It's-
Loved the last one. Very
it's-
surprising.
Well, that's one fan.
I'll take one.
Mark's mum.
The best.
We've got a review on iTunes.
That was
We're
good.
on iTunes, surprisingly. Imagine letting us on iTunes.
I was shocked.
I always wanted to be on iTunes. Admittedly for music, but that didn't work out, so we'll have a
Your
wee shot
theme
at
tune
this.
plays.
Yeah.
The theme tune's on it, so
Uh-huh.
so technically that counts for music, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the wrong section. It's on podcasts. They've got us in the wrong section anyway. They've got us as TV and film. I just
Well,
said comedy, but then they obviously didn't find it funny.
Well, we did talk more about The Simpsons and the 1340 and things like
To
that.
be fair, I would have died.
I'm alright with it.
Be fine.
Who cares?
I don't care.
We'll do reviews and things at some point. We've been through it.
I had a review. You're the first gen. And it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
See, that's
That's
all the
not
compliment I need.
That's not
Again.
actually what you said, though, Ben, was it?
I said shite. I'll try to be...
I'm using my radio voice.
Try to stop swearing as much. Mate, like when you started saying suck eggs. Suck eggs.
Should explain. Me and Ben worked together, and when something wasn't going right, I was trying to stop swearing in front of my wee boy, which is not went well. But trying to stop swearing, a screw wasn't coming out or something, and I was like, suck eggs.
But what's the point where swearing is acceptable in front of the child in like a real sense? Not
When
just
you're
like,
working.
Is that?
Oh,
Do you know what time it was for my dad? I was watching my mum hated South Park, hated it with a passion, and I had it on one night because my dad let me watch it because he went, I don't care, it's just a cartoon. Soon as the famous line,
Duff
who
doesn't
killed?
kind of difference between that and Bugs Bunny.
Oh no! Well, I think there's a slight hint of racism to Bugs Bunny at times.
Absolutely, there is.
Maybe late some South Park, South Park episodes with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, we could go into that. But when they did the line, "Oh, they killed Kenny, you bastards," my dad kind of looked at the telly, looked at me, looked at my mum, and went, "Well, it's fine now," and just continued. And in that episode, Ned, you know, the guy who's got the voice box.
Yeah.
They do like a karaoke, like no, they're around the campfire with a guitar, and he starts singing "Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya." And to this day, my dad, and he doesn't know where he started doing this, but I remember, and I don't tell him. He just is sitting around, silence in the room, "Kumbaya, my lord," and I'm like, that's pretty sweet.
Subliminal messaging from South Park, you might say.
And my mum learned that, you know, I actually learned a lot about religion and things for South Park later on. Tells our friends, oh, I hated that cartoon, but he knows all about Joseph Smith and the Mormon religion. And I'm like, worked out pretty well.
Do you know what? I don't actually know an awful lot about Mormons.
Oh, it's great.
Is that another one where you can have loads of wives?
Oh, yeah, as many as you want.
You can't drink.
Why would you
Aye,
want...
no drink, no alcohol.
Why would you want more than your wife?
Maybe you've got a big house and you need more housework. Oh, so that's not good, is it?
Ooh, the feminist angle.
Well,
the feminist angle's
men
coming
can
for
do
you,
it
mate.
too.
Can do what? Housework?
Yeah.
I perish the thought.
Have a
Aye.
wife and a husband.
Well, my Achilles heel is the dishes.
What, you enjoy doing dishes?
No, I hate doing the dishes. I forget. Do you never just let them stew in the water?
Then make a
That's-
arse of it then. That's what I do. Just flood the kitchen. Just leave it. Just put the taps on, plug in the hole, taps on for 20 minutes and fuck off.
You must be fucking unbearable to live with.
My brother told me it's like living with both stepbrothers. Both of them at once.
God, that'd be great.
I've adopted a new accent.
What?
I said once. Like some kind of
you get
scholar.
you kind of get a radio voice.
I
don't you?
wasn't going to do it, but you can't fucking help it.
What, swearing?
No,
Or the radio voice?
I've got a bleep button on my phone.
What's bleep
Too
button?
late now.
The
Like,
bleep button?
instead of saying fuck it, going beep.
Really?
Alright.
How does that work? What, so it knows when you're swearing?
No, you hate to press it.
Brilliant.
And then, because it's on your phone, you'd hear it. We could maybe date on this.
Nah, that sounds like something I totally can't be bothered
Why don't
with.
you just learn this types of hard head? Just teach yourself. Like, there's a thing that says no swearing, and this couple wants to adhere to it, so they're standing there going, what the fuck are you doing, you fupping bastard? Get out of here, you pedrophile. And I'm like, I could go for that. They only know do something like that.
He's getty fa.
Aye, get it for you bassa. You
Aye.
you bassa, get it for
Brilliant.
No, it's all good. I don't think folk care about swearing.
If they do, they're listening to the wrong
Well,
podcast.
I
No, they'll
didn't.
be listening to something else, wouldn't they?
I'm not being funny. Last one we did, 2 minutes in? I dropped the F-bomb, so floodgates were open.
I
Fuck it.
didn't swear in front of my in-laws.
Do you know?
Nah, they're both. Well, Janet's was a. We can edit that out. Big
name's
G.
fine.
No, Big G. Edit that out. She was a teacher. The Mrs.
So you're feared
Mrs. Beef was a teacher, and Mr. Beef was a head teacher, so they didn't swear much. But I've heard Mr. Beef swear when we're working at times. That's when it's alright.
When you're working.
Aye.
And,
I think if you don't swear when you're working, you're not working hard enough.
oh no.
Do you know what I mean?
Mark's a plumber, right? And I try to change taps in my bathroom. Yeah, and these things have been on 30 years. What a job I had. Shouting and screaming, throwing it. I says, I'm going to throw this through the fucking window, right? I'm not even going to open the window. I'm just going to throw it through there, right? I got mental. I was naked because it was summer.
As you do
I didn't wanna
when
get
you're doing your plumbing.
I didn't want to get my clothes dirty. So
know-
stand up there
Makes
in the buff.
perfect sense.
Do you know my favourite thing about all Ben's working at home stories is he's always naked.
I was naked, aye.
'Cause,
Aye, but
Ben was naked that time with the expanding
If it's your
foam.
house,
We
you
need
get-
to we need to tell the
God.
story about the expanding foam. Ben.
oh, we'll get to it.
Finish your story about the taps. For.
Beef cried about that.
They wanna.
Aye. So, this is kind of getting technical here. I couldn't get the fucking bolts off, so I had to cut them off.
Uh-huh.
I was going mental, and I was shouting and swearing. My daughters were down the stairs, and my Alice and shouted, "Daddy, stop swearing!" I said, "I can't." I said, "Jenny, you're gonna have to get me out of here, because I'm in a rage." See, when I'm working, I was throwing trestles up and down the street and H Road. Edit that. Throwing it up and down the street. In the middle of the street, there was rain, and fuck.
I'm picturing Lieutenant Dan with legs just going crazy.
I think I'm quite patient with people, though. I like people, but
You've always been patient.
aye,
with
but
people.
things that didn't what right? I've no fucking time for. I put a new light in my bike the other night, turned it on. It worked fine, but it wouldn't stay on my bike. So I threw it against the wall and it smashed into smithereens. And Beef says, "Oh, there was no need for that." There was need. I spent like 5 minutes putting that on. That's 5 minutes out of my life I'm not going to get
Never
back.
get that back.
See, that was one thing I had with the podcast. Someone spoke to me on the phone. They went 42 minutes. I was like, of your life, you're not getting back.
Absolutely. Hey, I listen to podcasts sometimes that are 4.5 hours long. Clearly, I have not a lot to do in my life. Or, I usually put them when I'm doing stuff in the background.
Maybe that's what Ben should do, and that would calm his rage down.
Maybe.
Maybe you need to listen to the calming voice.
Probably made me worse.
Oh, right.
No, you'll hear yourself moaning about this and you'll be like, that guy's right. He knows what he's on about.
No, I always look back and think I'm an arsehole. Like, I shouldn't have went mental. It was just a top.
Do you not think, though,
It's stressful,
once
though.
you've had the hissy about something trivial, it's like, I've flung chairs about and stuff before, and it's like, after you've done it, someone sees you and laughs, and then you're just like, you can either go in one of two ways. You can go absolutely mental with them, or you can just laugh too. And looking back, I usually just like, after my hissy, I felt well better.
I didn't want to hurt people, just things that didn't work. But it didn't put my oldest daughter wants to be a plumber.
Really?
Have I told you
Ah,
that?
you've told me this, aye?
She's plum corn. She's got to be card. She made a business plan. She's 8.
This is still more than Mark's
This
done for
is
his
more
business.
than I've done for my own business.
Get this. She's got a symbol.
Oh.
And it's like a horse, because like a horse, but instead of horn, it's a plunger like the old plungers for the cartoons.
God, that's
on the
good.
head. I thought it was brilliant.
That's really
Didn't
good.
steal her ideas.
I'm not stealing it. I'm already. I'm in. I've done all my cards.
Didn't anybody steal her idea?
But she wanted to sell cakes. You want to buy cakes off a plumber?
They're urinal cakes.
Hope she's washed her hands
Aye,
first.
you wash your hands before you make the cakes.
Well, that's great though. That's good. Not enough women plumbers out there. Women can do anything in this world.
Oh, I did.
I was speaking to a woman the other day, and she was thinking about going back and getting a trade.
Well,
She said plumber. I was like, don't be stupid.
when we were at college, there was a lassie joiner, or there was a lassie painter and decorator, and
I only remember a woman painter and decorator.
aye, she
I
was
don't think
cool.
I remember the lady joiner. Oh,
We've got a
yeah,
lady
no,
joiner.
I
we
do,
worked
aye,
well.
sorry. Yeah,
Aye,
I remember. her.
Yeah, aye. So yeah, do your thing.
Yeah.
Mark
I mean,
Don.
if Mark wants to be a dinner lady,
Yeah.
do you not think though that's the only job? Like everything seems to be now. It's like police. Well, no, in fact, police doesn't count. But like so,
Well, you
like-
mean policeman?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
got man or what? Like,
yeah.
see, I agree with things. It's
But
like
it's
what
police
actually-
officer now, isn't it? Actually,
Aye,
so
but they still say there's
they're
the
gender
policeman.
neutral. But you never get a dinner man or a lollipop man. In fact, no, you do. There's lollipop men in Castle Douglas.
2.
Two lollipop men.
But I think the thing is, it's like they going on about they want to change mankind to humankind, and I agree with that 100%. Like, but I think they take it too far. Then they want to call the thing in the street a person holder, not a manhole. And then where do you go for there?
A person holder.
Aye. Like
I've
rather
never
than
heard
a
that.
manhole.
Who said that?
It was in
Holder.
aye.
No,
What is
hole.
it?
Aye, a hole. Hole.
A person
aye.
hole, right?
Yeah, but
I thought
a
you said
hole-
person holder.
Aye, like a person hole.
I was just
or
going
a
to say,
human.
what is it?
I was
hole?
going to say human hole, but that's not what they went for.
I think he did say holder.
Maybe it did.
We'll find out.
Aye, we'll find out, and we'll. But they take it too
Listeners,
far.
did he say hole or holder?
Write in to noonecares@podcast.com.
Aye, but it just goes too far. That's
Well,
my beef.
yeah,
with it. I
it
can go
does.
so far, but then it's everything.
There's an advert now, and it's about a woman. You can't do this, you can't do that. I didn't remember anybody saying to a woman, you can't do
No,
this or that.
no.
Maybe because we're young.
What
It
do you
doesn't
mean,
happen now. Oh,
Oh,
you
like
can't,
sexist
you,
stuff?
you can't be a cage fighter. You can, and it goes on for about half an hour. And it's a
I've
load
never
of
heard that.
shite.
Ah.
Women's cage.
you know what, though?
Women's MMA is some of the best
Oh,
MMA.
sorry,
yeah.
that whiskey's starting to kick in. That's what's wrong.
Tell you, see, when you watch some women's cage fighting, man, they're
Oh,
just
crazy.
like, the fights are nastier than the men's, man.
Oh, aye.
They're animals,
Yeah.
some of them.
Oh, women can fight.
Oh, God, yeah.
God, aye.
Christ, women fight whether they're in a cage or not, though.
Oh, aye. But if you take away the hair pull and you get a real fight,
Watch your back, Jack.
no.
Are you allowed to hair pull in the cage fighting?
No, because
Are you not?
they have other hair like
I love
kind
the
like, and then we what do you call them?
the
No,
ponytail them
they're
up.
not dreads. What do you call them
Braid.
things? Where is it braid?
Cornroll.
Cornroll. That's it.
Aye.
Craig David.
Great David.
Do you not remember the very early UFCs where everything was legal?
Yeah.
There's like UFC 4
the good
or
old
something.
days.
There's UFC 4, right? And we were talking about it. It's that Joe's son. Now, he came in with Chemo as his manager in UFC 3, right?
It's totally not where I thought you were going.
No,
with that.
but Joe's son was this tiny wee, like, chubby fella who was like the trainer. The next UFC, Chemo was really good. This big 6 foot guy, solid as out, right? So the next one, Joe's son's there, and they're like, this is Chemo's trainer making his MMA debut. And I'm like, I'm watching it and like never see. I'm like, what's he doing? Like, not live, like follow back. And then he comes out and he gets put down by this guy, and the guy's just like in a headlock. So he takes his fist right into Joe's son's balls, and just wallops him until he submits.
I remember that actually.
And Joe's son ended up being random task in the first Austin Powers. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Aye. Who throws a shoe? Right?
Who throws a shoe?
Later on,
You
he
fight
got-
like a woman.
he got done in 2011 or something for like having women in his basement.
Did he?
Aye.
Well, like Fritzl.
Hodding them Fritzl style.
Jesus.
Savages.
Now that's a life though. You got knocked in the
What
balls
a life.
into submission. You were in Austin Powers, and then you were arrested for hodding women in your basement. I mean, that's nobody else had that life.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Jeez.
But you know, that's wild. How did we get onto that?
I have no idea. Cage fight, women cage fight.
Oh yeah, aye.
Anyway, the story we were going to tell about Ben being naked.
Oh, fuck.
Am I telling it, or I mean, it's your story.
Well, I came back from work at night. I've been building a computer bench.
Admirable.
Aye. Save money, do it myself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Plus, I'm a joiner. Why the
well,
well.
putting your skills to no, I'm not saying that. I just mean putting your skills to good use.
But I came in. I was first thing of the day going for a shower. Before I come in the door, I don't know. I think you were still at work. I didn't. It doesn't matter.
Maybe.
So I walks in, and I put the. I don't know why I didn't bother doing that night, but that's a dog's tail. I put the desktop. Yeah, that's a whiskey. I put the desktop down, but it wasn't. It was set in an angle, so it was like half up, half down. I says, I'll get that. So I came in, and I'm gonna get in the shower. So I'm on naked, right? So I went to get out of the shower. I thought I'll just batter that down when I'm came in there. And I look about, I kind there's a hammer about, but I couldn't fin it. There's expanding foam, and if you didn't care what expanding foam is,
Explain
you
to them.
can, Mark.
I know, but explain to them.
But it's like a tin of shaving foam mixed with super glue, and it hardens up once it's dry.
I don't think that could have been explained any better.
That's
Aye.
exactly what it
I'd
was
have been
like.
here for 5 minutes trying to explain that. That's really good.
Well, anyway, I had it 3 times to put it down. 1, and it went a wee bit. 2, and it went a wee bit. 3, bang! It fucking exploded. I seen the foam, and then I shut my eyes, and then when I opened them, I was covered. And I'm naked, mine, right? The flare's only been doing, I don't know, 2 weeks. And so you panic, didn't you? You start,
Of course you panic.
you get the wipes out. Oh, wipes. There's wipes on the sink, so get the wipes out. You start wiping. So I start wiping it off my chest, but I just smears it in.
And
You're
Smear-
making it worse.
into your
Aye.
chest there.
And then I thought, fuck the flare. So I can do it, put and I'm not joking, right? This actually happened. My belly stuck to my thigh, and my bar bag stuck to my leg. So I was like, and I had to like peel it off and peel it off. It wasn't that, okay, it wasn't dry yet. So I starts wiping the flare and all that. Beef comes in. She starts greeting because the flare's new. And I gone up into the shower. I had to phone NHS 24. She was pregnant with Mabel at the time. Or Big M. I'm in the shower. And that's what they said. Gone for the shower. Like, scrub it off. 4 hours of shaving. Because you can only get an inch at a time. Like,
Aye.
this is visual of what I'm doing, but like you go up an inch, like all around, cut it off with scissors.
1 inch at a time.
Oh,
God.
unreal.
And in the shower the whole time? Doing
No,
this?
no.
No, you came out.
Aye, I'd
Sometimes
shaved 2 hours
You
that
looked like
night.
a prune when you came out. Damn.
Shaved 2 hours. I was on standby that night. 2 hours of shaving, and I was bald from my knees to my neck. I had to shave everything off.
I remember actually when I came in and first saw you, I was like,
I'd
Ben's got a bold new look. It's like he's bleached his hair. When I got closer, it was still in your hair. It was still in your arms. It was everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
And that was after.
And
2
that
hours
was
of
after shaving.
And then I shaved the next night. I shaved the rest of it. It came off easy the next night. But here's the thing. For future reference, if
This is going to be a tip here from
Aye,
Ben.
this
If
is a
this
tip.
happens to you,
what you do is, if foam, you expand in foam, and it is, the first thing you want to do is wipe it. Leave it. Just leave it, because if you leave it, it dries, it expands, and it pulls off, and it doesn't, just leave it. Dinny. That's Ben's, that's Sly's tip of the week.
I'm impressed. I think there should be a tip of the week every time. People love a good tip.
well, if you've ever find yourself in that situation, now you know.
It'll come in handy. It's like you never think you'll need it, but when you do, you'll be glad you're with the AA, you know, that kind of thing. I'll remember that because I'm bound to do something like
Just leave it.
that. I'll just leave it.
And then it'll dry, and then you can deal with it.
I don't know. I try not to work with expanding foam because of that story.
I dunno.
What the best
CT1.
part about that story though is once you'd done the deed and covered yourself head to toe in expanded foam, you looked up and seen a hammer.
That's right. Aye, there was a hammer about 3 feet away.
It's always a real. I lose things under my arse when I'm lying down and I'm like
aye.
looking, but I don't stand up. I just go, where is that thing? Where is? Oh wait, aye, it's under my arse. Can.
But then you get on, you look under your arse and it's not there.
Aye.
Is that a fin?
Then it's panic.
that's
Try
like-
for a nail punch, can't he fin you in?
That's like yesterday. I lost a screwdriver, so I thought, oh, Christ, I'm never going to find that. So I went outside. The minute I hit buy it now on a new set of screwdrivers, of course I fun it. Did the exact same with my Stanley knife as well. Of course I fun it after that. Haley sent me a picture. She's like, oh, there you go. I found your Stanley
Aye,
knife.
but now you've got like a tools at home, tools and work tools.
But I didn't really like working at home. I'm pretty lazy.
Aye, you got to fucking do it though.
I'm impressed with the person that goes, oh, a new film and TV podcast. Let's have a listen to this. Handyman tips for the working man. I love it.
Well,
Tell someone else. See if you get a new latch for your door. Didn't use them fucking screws they give you.
I know. Shit.
I'd rather not have a screw than have them 2 pieces of shit they give you. You maybe get them in, you're not getting them back out.
No,
Oh,
they're aye. Screws that you get with anything are terrible though. Like,
I don't know about electrician stuff.
nah, they're the same. Like
you get
stuff that comes with like the
If-
screws. If you buy something and it comes with a set of screws and then pathetic grey roll plugs, they're terrible.
if you get a shower, you don't use the wee pack they give
No,
you.
exactly.
That's how folk knacker it up.
Yeah.
That didn't think, oh, I've knackered this up. No, you've just used the crap they've gave
I'm
you.
getting out. Oh, this is bad.
This is work tips with
Aye.
Scott, Mark, and
Aye,
Sly.
Well, I do my tip. My surprising fact.
Oh,
Oh, and I've also got a gift for
Oh, a gift.
for you,
Oh,
for Scott.
this is.
I don't know if you can have it because you're disease.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I appreciate the sentiment.
Do you want the tip first?
I'll go for the tip.
No,
Just the tip.
It's not.
No, it's not a
It's
tip. It's a,
just a fact.
aye. See, I don't. I may fucking he's grump. Right. The fact is, right. This is the fact of the week. Do you want to play my wee tune?
It will play when
I'll
it's,
edit it on.
when it's edited. We can't hear it. We know what it is.
Right. The fact is, no. This is getting Chubby Checker
Yes.
from
Such hits as
Twist Again.
like
Do
we
the
did last
twist.
summer.
Yeah.
I think Twist Again, like you did last summer's the one. I was watching the video with Scott, and we looked at it, and we says,
We thought, Christ, he looks older. Wonder what age he was when he
I
recorded
said, he looked
that.
about 45.
Right.
So I says to Scott, I bet he's only about 25. So I googled it that night. When Chubby Checker released, I think it was Twist
It was
Again,
just again, aye.
he was 18.
18.
He looks about 45.
Oh, they started smoking and drinking daily, like
did.
at about 11 back then.
Yeah, he looks old, like.
Mm-hmm.
But he
was,
looks cool.
Oh, aye,
Oh,
he's-
it's cool. It's cool.
He's like a right kind of 50s looking slick back do and a cool, like a zoot suit, innit?
Oh,
I
aye.
feel like 28, I don't know
He's-
the coolest I might ever become. It certainly better not be the coolest I'll look right now, because if it is, I've been dealt a duff hand. Like,
I've seen he worse, like.
I've been worse.
It's because you look kind of
Uh-huh.
semi-healthy now
Aye.
after the
when I was
celiac
when I
thing.
was rocking that welcome to the AIDS look, walking down the catwalk, feeling tired and nearly passing out. No,
What's
it
that?
looks
Another
pretty good.
beer? Sure. Buff.
Oh God, they miss it though.
You look, you look much better.
Oh, thank you.
Your neck's bigger. Like,
I did.
you've got more strength.
I did get to
Your
there's-
neck's bigger, but your Adam's apple is just as big.
No, there's a picture of me an ID, and like I remember somebody said, "Oh, that's Mark there." They didn't know who I was, and they went, "Oh, he looks like a boxer," and I was like, "Oh, they could not be further from the truth."
There's a picture of Alexander Gustafsson getting punched in the face that looks quite like you, though.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Aye.
I don't know how, because he looks nothing like you.
Plus,
but
you're lean
when
as
he's
fuck,
getting
Mark.
Alright.
punched in the face, he looks like you.
He does. I think that says a lot for how I look. You look like someone getting punched in the face.
Even though you were wee, you're about, I don't know, 9 stone or something at the time.
I went to 8
You went to 8.
at the worst. At the worst
Well, I seen you pulling a bath out by yourself, which I looked and I thought, Mark's pulled that out. It can't be that heavy. It was heavy, aye. It's made of cast iron. It was unreal.
He's a horse of a man.
I don't know how he did it. So,
I remember
maybe
my
there's a thing. They wee lightweights, you might be good at that.
not bad, but I
Never know.
mind my pal Alex said to me, we used to play football, and after I got diagnosed, he just looked at me and went, "Just think what you could have been, because you weren't bad." And I was like, God, I just had dreams of the Champions League in my head fading away, and I was like, no, Mark, you weren't that good really. Again,
You could tell folk you were.
I could.
It's an interesting story.
My
That was
dad
good
likes
enough.
to tell folk, he was like, I mind when Messi was just a wee lad, and he said to me in the training ground, "You know, Duff, I do not think I have this." And he'll go, "Keep at it, son. You might be as good as me one day." And then he'd say to me, "Oh, I nearly got there. I nearly got there, Duff. I was nearly as good as you. So how can I turn into that guy?"
What, that you just think you're better than Messi?
I don't think.
To be fair,
No.
Duff maybe was better than Messi.
That wasn't a fair nickname, Canny Messi.
No.
You weren't that.
I don't know.
That was another joke.
I know it's a good one.
I think you should
Solid
tell.
gag.
I think Ben should tell his favourite joke.
Oh, alright, aye. Do you want me to tell it?
Aye, go.
The guy need to get me some whiskey.
I'm gonna go and get Ben some whiskey while he tells you.
Oh, right. It's my favourite joke. I don't know where it came from. Where we all met, where we used to work. That's where it came from.
Aye.
Anyway, what's blue and fucks old grannies?
I don't know.
And then most folk think you're got to say, what you call it, the thing in the winter, pneumonia.
Aye, pneumonia, aye.
But no, me and my lucky blue coat.
No, that is good.
Aye.
That's a good solid gag. See, I think most folks' favourite joke is a silly joke. It's not really like world class joke. It's like a silly wee joke.
I don't know. Can I not my favourite?
My
joke is-
favourite joke's a Chubby Brown joke, and it's like the cleanest one he ever tells. But it's something about it tickles me. It's not even that funny, but it's there's a turd flowing down the river, and there's 2 bananas sunbathing at the side, and they look at him and going, "Look at that." And the turd waves to them and go, "Come on in, the water's great." Young banana looks at the other. "Do you believe that shit?" And it just tickles me. I don't know why. It's like the cleanest thing he ever
pretty good.
told.
My favourite joke I think I've ever heard was Billy Connolly's. He's talking about when you get onto an airplane, and there's a life jacket under your seat. Ken, when the air
Oh,
hostess is
yeah.
up giving her wee speech, and he's like, "There's a life jacket under your seat, and in the event of emergency, follow the routes and do this." And he's like, "Bollocks! What they should say is, ladies and gentlemen, in the event of failure on all 4 of the plane's engines, we will most likely go into the ground like a fucking dart."
When the last time I was in a plane, my girlfriend hates flying. She hates the takeoff and the landing. So when it's taking off, I'm in the middle seat. She's at the aisle, and there's this foreign woman. We went to Poland, so I'm guessing she was Polish. And she was like, "Hello," and I was like, "Hello." She was very nice, and she was sitting there, and as it was
quite the Polish accent you've
Yeah.
got there, Mark.
Brilliant.
yeah,
Hello.
aye. Hallowski, right? And I'm
you're
sitting
Russian.
there, and then because I'm in the middle, by law, I've got 2 armrests.
Are you
Is that what you
just?
think,
Is this your
John?
law?
This is what I think is plain etiquette. It's not a law, etiquette. You're in the middle. You've not got room either side, right? You get 2 armrests. The person at the window gets 1 armrest, and the window. The person on the aisle gets the side and 1 armrest.
May have a point there.
I think that's how it should be, right? So I'm sitting there, and I'm not joking. When this plane was taking off and landing, I had my girlfriend cuddling into me going, "Ooh," and I'm like, oh, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And it's understandable. A lot of folk didn't like the takeoff and landing, let alone the flying. And then I look at her, and here's the other woman getting close, going, oh.
What, she was cuddling into you
Not
as well?
cuddling in, but she was kind of like, I want to feel like I'm part of this.
Of all
You
the
know,
people
we're
in the
all
wo-
together
I bet
in
you brought
this.
her in, didn't you?
No, I couldn't because
You should have brought her in.
Of
she's not-
all the
No.
people in the world I would want to comfort me in the event of me being terrified, Mark, you are not that one.
listen,
I'm afraid.
if there was an apocalypse, don't you think that I would be able to scavenge my way to like salvation?
I don't know. I imagine you to be like some kind of. You're probably. What, you telling me you're going to outlive the cockroaches and stuff?
No.
I mean, what if the only food source left was wheat?
Mhm.
Milk.
But
You can live off milk, just
Not
not
if the
well.
cruiser did.
not if the
you can't.
cruiser did.
So what's left?
What do you got to milk a person?
So what's left?
You want to milk the bull, don't you?
Right, Red Rocket. But what's left? What's left in this situation? Just me and cockroaches.
Just you, cockroaches, in a field of wheat.
Can you not eat the cockroach?
And to
Eat the cockroaches. But if they've been feeding them wheat,
they'll have been eating the wheat.
Oh, would that get you?
I don't know. That would maybe be cross contamination.
Is it a chain reaction?
I'm not breaking into song.
A science will can. Well, that's a. Oh, here's another fact. Surprising fact. Chain reaction.
Oh, I love it.
Chain reaction.
Can you rule that?
Was it not ABBA?
No.
Did they sing it? Did
No.
ABBA do chain reaction?
I thought they did, but
Wait, is it then?
it maybe is. Is it no? I thought it was Diana Ross and.
Nah, that's ABBA, is it not?
There's a simple way to solve this.
Mark's
Anyway.
consulting it. This is bad podcasting.
I can't who
Hold
wrote
on while
it.
we Google it.
If anyone listens
Who
to
wrote
the
it?
first one, are they really expecting like the greatness of?
Nah, probably not.
Ken who wrote it.
Who?
Bee Gees.
Oh.
And
Actually-
they done the backing
I
vocals.
actually knew that because I knew the Bee Gees did that.
Do you know the Sinead O'Connor song "Nothing Compares to You"?
Never heard of him.
Nothing compares. I can't sing. You never heard that song?
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
I've heard
believe
it.
you love
Oh,
it.
Diana Ross did it.
There you go.
Aye,
but you're right.
Bee Gees wrote it.
Aye, that's cool.
I always thought that was
But
ABBA.
but
Ah, Popmaster.
Bob
tell you.
Master.
I'd have been humped on Popmaster.
No, but Nothing Compares to You was written and first performed by Prince,
Was it?
and nobody knows. Same way as folk didn't know that Nine Inch Nails did Hurt, and
Oh,
Johnny
yeah,
Cash
nobody
did
thinks
it.
it was Johnny Cash.
Well, Prince done it.
Aye, Prince actually released it as a song, but it's quite upbeat. His doesn't sound as good, like, and I really like Prince, but it doesn't sound as good. And then like she slowed it down and made it into like a ballad. And it's probably is better.
Ah,
than
it
Prince
sounds
is.
like kind of thing you'd do.
Aye.
His wee purple suit.
Mind we went to a gig. I think it was Nine Inch Nails, and Prince was playing, and we were like, we could stay all night and see Prince. It'd be quite good. Next 2 years, did.
Probably should have stayed and seen Prince.
It would have been pretty good. Like, again,
Always see the guys that you want to see.
aye, in case they croak.
I said guys. Like a media guy. Ah.
Hi guys.
Hey, you guys!
I seen John Master J.
Oh, class!
Brilliant.
We're on
Brilliant.
DMC.
Where
like.
was that?
I was 16 Barrowlands.
Aye.
2 bottles of White Lightning. Boff. In there. A bit tits drinking. Whatever the fuck landed on me. And
Piss.
then got drove home by my pal. Nah, it was
I've only ever seen
Could
Free
be worse. You
Rap.
could have got a taxi home and it cost you 180 quid.
Jesus
oh, I ken that,
God.
man.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't understand why he done it.
What? Because he was on gin.
I know, but I get fucking fear.
What, when you're in a city?
I get stuck in a set and I go, oh no. I'm
You
thinking what I do.
Why'd you get fear?
Because I'm wrecked and I just want homecoming. I didn't care where I'm. You never know what happens. You get raped
Maybe.
or you could dead in something.
Is this literally us? We're from the small suburb going, oh, in the big city.
This
all the bad
It
stuff
is making us
happens.
sound
It's
like
getting
absolute
into
country bumpkins, like,
Weird
innit?
stuff. So here's your gift.
Ah.
What is it?
Oh,
Oh.
this is the fucking mingingest thing I've ever eaten.
Well, what is it? Tell them what it is.
It's called Tesco Goodness. It's for Wayne's. Pizza tortellini and tomato sauce. And I've ate some shit in my life. And I normally finish it, but I couldn't finish this. Wait, I'll just try to check. Oh, there is wheat in it, Mark.
Oh,
Oh, nightmare! You can't eat the shite. But no, this here is fucking minging. So I brought that for Scott.
Thanks. I remember I told Haley about this. So
Well, is that your secretary through there?
aye,
Oh, by the way, see
pizza,
her?
tortellini, and tomato sauce. Tesco goodness.
I think she's got a Wayne through there. Her. Your secretary. I think she's got a
Aye,
Wayne.
somebody's got her pregnant, mate.
it sounded more
What,
menacing
and
before you said the pregnant. She's got some Wayne back there.
Aye, she's not even pregnant. It's not even her child.
Oh my
She just
God.
went shopping and thought, you'll do.
Are you getting the blue?
This isn't Saudi Arabia where you can just pick up a child at the market.
Anyway, that stuff there's fucking minging.
Oh, God.
I would wait till the baby's here because it'll probably bring on fucking
Child
baby.
birth.
If it, aye,
Is it like the
it's-
same way you get like stuffed ravioli? It's just like it's
No,
all
no,
just
no,
crammed in
Is it
and
not
that.
just pizza flavoured pasta?
Aye, it looks like that. It looks lovely, but
Mm-hmm.
it tastes like shit. It tastes like a rat
Haley
has
can't.
ate another rat's like a
She,
blister off its arse, then spewed,
Oh, jeez.
and then you've ate that. That's what it tastes like. It's fucking minging.
She'll not gonna eat it anyway. It's got milk in it. So.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't even cook it, and I cook it outside in the stove. It fucking reeks.
Just the neighbours look at, there's Ben at the stove, the outside stove.
Bet it's not even a stove. It's just like an oil drum, like hobo style.
Well, I didn't ken the first time. I didn't like a normal person in the microwave, but that's it is minging. But however, they do make other stuff that's good. Tesco's.
Big up the Tesco
Ben with
massive.
advertising shout.
Yeah.
He's done this game before.
Also like,
because they want 60 local people from Scotland to try it.
Thai kitchen in Kirkcudbright. It's nice.
Oh, lovely jubbly.
No, that if that is
Is it good?
oh, it's unreal.
Aye. Never been.
Oh, you go to the golf club and then you go and get a wee curry.
Oh.
So, that can be our sponsor.
The Thai kitchen. I've never been. I'll need to sample these curries you've told me.
And she's
You've told me all
a
about
real
them. Like.
Thai lady. Her name is Weera Ron.
Her name's what?
We're Ron.
Weera Ron.
How could I pick that up first time and you couldn't?
We Raron.
Ron. We're Ron. We Ron.
That's
Didn't do the accent.
No, that was my Borat.
was it?
Still an accent.
yes, you
That's
managed.
an accent. Like.
What? An accent's not acceptable.
I don't know how they wouldn't have been. But you came what folk are like.
I mean, we've already offended feminists today, so I mean,
How?
Well, because Mark's Mr. Sexist, isn't he?
That's it, are you? No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I literally
Aye,
said
but-
women can do anything.
Right. Oh, I'm going to say something about the feminists here. And it's not even a feminist thing. I'm going to say it.
We waited with bated breath.
Oh my god.
Breastfeeding ladies, nobody gives a fuck. Put these videos up that you've set up. It's always Americans shouting at lassies feeding their wine. They're set up. Nobody cares.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone give a
I don't
breastfeeding
think-
woman beef like.
No, they didn't fucking care. Oh, men hate tits, didn't they? Oh, nobody cares. Get off your high horse, find someone else to moan about.
That's
The only
like,
time I ever seen them moan about it was there was somebody chucked out at McDonald's for breastfeeding away, and I was like, that's a bit shitty.
That's
You know,
mental.
It's
Kim.
not real.
Who's
It's
done
not.
that?
It didn't fucking happen.
Probably no. I've been our lad Bible thing.
That's a no,
Ken.
Oh, here we
fucking
go.
lad Bible.
Fuck them. Somebody showed me a video. Oh, this was good, and I'm like, aye, but it's all the pish in between. Ken, you know what I mean?
It's the shit
Aye.
filler.
Men are pigs. All well, actually, I've done nothing to prove that we aren't.
No.
You know, but all men are pigs.
It was like mine that time. Ben's Facebook stories are pretty funny as well.
Slies.
Sly's Facebook stories are pretty funny. But the mine you put on, it's like, do what you want to me, but if you hurt my wings, I'll do this.
Aye.
It's like
Women saying that.
nobody's coming after you, your fucking wee Chantel or whatever it was.
They was coming after Range doll. They think it's a fuck.
There was a Gijan, there's a last I know, she moved away, and she put up a thing on, my Wayne had a cough and I took it to A&E and they gave me antibiotics after waiting for 2 hours, saying you just need to get antibiotics, and took a picture of the Wayne in the bed, like calp to her, like sleeping, and saying, oh, his throat's really bad, and everybody was like, oh, poor you, poor so-and-so, poor Wayne, and then somebody, obviously I don't know who lives up there, put up this picture. It's like one of those motivational, it's just got right at the top and the bottom, and it was just like an A&E emergency room where, like, you can see where they've brought in the stretcher, and it's covered in blood. The bed's covered in blood. There's a nurse crying in the corner. There's blood everywhere, and it's like,
I thought this maybe a comedy thing.
Oh, so,
but
where did we
it's
go
like,
to this?
then it's gone when you take your Wayne Taney for a sniffle. This is why you're waiting, and it's like, yeah,
Ah, fair
because
enough.
there's real emergencies with
Yeah.
folk that are dying and things.
Oh, I thought
know?
you meant it was a woman that taken the. Oh, no.
No.
Somebody's
But then
leather in the way.
you've got to watch for sepsis.
Oh,
See,
aye,
now-
you've got to watch.
You can't fucking win. You didn't ken what you do.
Aye,
A
but-
cough is a cough, but then if you get odd temperatures and all that, I would.
Well,
you
see,
hate it.
it's maybe wrong. I've never had Wayne's, never planned with Wayne, so maybe it's different when you actually have
But
them.
you've been a Wayne.
I have, but I don't remember much. I remember having a Mr. Blobby doll. It was great fun.
Didn't you?
Mm.
My
Freaks
next,
me out now.
My next door
Who
neighbour.
Mr.
had a-
Blobby does.
My next door neighbour had a Mr. Blobby doll. And it was that fucking all. Like, we got to about 18, he still had it. And its fucking eyes, its pupils, its eyes, got scratched off from, like, just gets fucking moved about all the time. And it's fucking well freaky with no pupils.
God, that's what Chucky should have been.
Even weirder with
Right.
no pupils. What was Mr. Why? Who thought Mr. Blobby was
I
a
don't
good
know,
idea?
but I'll tell you something. Do you
Hey,
mind
the
to tell
number
it?
one.
I know it had a number one, but I
Aye,
mean,
beat
what
take
in the
that.
name of
Beat
Christ
take that to
happened
Christmas
there?
#1. Clarkson was in the video.
Yeah, but still.
I'll tell you something. You know the Teletubbies?
Yeah,
Now, you know the 4 actors inside them,
yeah.
right? The one that did Poe did porn.
Is that why he was called Poe?
Well, I've never seen it. No, it was a lassie.
Oh, was it?
Lassie, Lala and Poe were both women, right?
Really? Is that?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
The one that did Lala was for Ireland. The one that did Poe was Chinese. The one that did Dipsy was a black man, I think, and it was a tall white man that did
What
Tinky
was
Winky.
Dipsy? Was Dipsy the yellow one?
The green one with the big dildo on the top that I went dressed out as
yeah.
Halloween at that time. I went dressed up and somebody put a condom on top of the Dipsy stick and then
Aye.
put salad cream in it. I flicked it and it hit a lassie dressed as a nurse in the back. See, this is the things that will come back to bite me.
She'll be fucking.
We should explain.
Used to getting hit with fluids if she was a nurse.
I think she.
And she was dressed as a nurse in fancy dress. She hadn't just finished her shift.
Aye. Like,
But I like your argument.
Aye. You get the wife to dress up as a nurse and she comes up the stairs and she says, "Oh, I've done a 17 years." No, listen, nurses, he's do a wonderful job.
Oh, aye.
Oh God.
couldn't
aye.
be what he's, and I couldn't do it, and he's didn't get paid enough.
No, I couldn't
That's
do
in
it.
my thing.
I work in drains full of crap and I couldn't do what they do.
No.
Honestly. It's, oh, God, the
Seen
stories.
seen some things, man.
I've seen some things, man. The plumbing in Da Nang was the worst.
What? The other thing that we were talking about the other day, Ben, was shite sweeties.
Oh, aye.
Now,
Well, how do you...
I can't remember why I had a bag of Magic Stars, Milky Way Magic Stars. Cool, refreshing chocolate.
Much not.
You're
well.
gonna diss stars.
Well, no, I'm not dissing stars. I had a
Oh,
bag of Magic Stars.
Aye?
I had a bag of
fucking
Magic
diss them.
Stars, and Ben went, "What the fuck have you got them for?" Ken who buys them? Perverts. So
Is that a fact? Was
Aye.
that the Savile chocolate of choice, was it?
Probably, huh?
I
Well-
don't know.
to be fair, it would probably be quite good at luring children.
What kind of fucking maniac goes into a sweetie shop or
Maniac.
goes in somewhere and there's double deckers there, Star Bars, all
Do you
that stuff.
hold on a minute. Do you still get a Star Bar?
I always get Star Bar.
What's a Star Bar?
They brought Star Bars back.
Fuck it, you're like Jamie. You used to be, maybe didn't have them with debate.
Nah.
Oh.
Did you have
aye.
Daffy Duck bars?
Daffy Duck bars. What were
Fuck's
they?
a Daffy
You used to
Duck
get
bar?
them at the wee shop at
Were
the
they
bottom.
like we choose? Like a chewy
They were
sweet,
like
or were they chocolate?
They were like they were pink, I think. The mule used to eat 50 a day before he went to school.
Oh, and they bought the mule like.
Oh, aye, 50. Like just on his paper run on his way to school and just finish them. And I don't know how you can be healthy after that for your whole primary school.
The mule's got quite a good beard now.
Pretty good. I mean, honestly, I
Who's
think
the mule?
You'll ken the mule.
Dean. You'd know him. We're not doing second names. I'll have to explain to you later.
Oh, do you know why?
Aye.
Anyway, what kind of fucking you gone in and there's all them other sweeties there and there's Magic Stars in the fucking corner. There it was. I I was working yins, and a guy walked by, and he had them, and he looked like a junkie. Maybe he wasn't a junkie, I don't know. But
You can still look like one.
aye, but he was eating these Magic Stars.
I've looked like one many a time.
I says to him, look at that dick. He's eating Magic Star. That was the most offensive. Right? And I'm not joking.
He had a body bag in the back, blood pouring out at Magic Stars though.
I had to get back to that house. Not that house, it was a block of flats. I had to get back to a block of flats about 2 years later. And I fucking seen an empty packet of stars and I thought, that'd be that fucking guy's. Anyway,
Well,
didn't get into a bit like that. Like, it's every sweetie, there's everything. And you going, okay, well, I'm going to have, we have a start. It was the last thing I'd buy. But
See,
then,
Is it
sometimes
this-
beef brings them
But
home.
what
I'm
is
gonna
this? What is the
disagree.
size? Is it the size of them? Is it in the packet? Because I'm partial to an M&M.
And them name's fine.
Fine, good. I'm alright then.
I'm going to disagree and say that the worst sweetie known to man is Rainbow Drops. Who the fuck wants a packet of Rainbow Drops?
See, I think they passed
Haley
me
was-
by there. as well.
Haley was making like kind of them cones of sweeties for
Yeah.
for like a Wayne's party,
Yeah.
so she was filling it with them, and now I was like, Rainbow Drops, what the fuck have you bought them for? They're like,
Because they're like
they're
eggs
shite.
for 10-year-olds.
No, but they're. I mean, honest
I
to
still
God.
love them.
See when I was away, right? I remember.
But
I
I
remember.
didn't love Eckies.
I remember being on holiday, and it was like there was a vending machine, and it was like, oh, do you want a sweetie, wee man? I want a sweetie, mum. Can I have the Rainbow Drops? Oh, you'll not like them. What about a Twirl or a Snickers or something like that? I want Rainbow Drops. Multicoloured stuff. Totally worked in the innocent young mind. I want the multicoloured thing. So I stick an orange in my gob. Tastes like a Rice Krispie. I stick a purple in my gob. Tastes like a Rice Krispie.
but then,
I can't help but feel like I've been swizzled here. This is shit.
Hoodwinked again.
Hoodwinked again.
There are about 50 grams of sugar in every
I'm not.
fucking
But
yen.
they're shite.
I'd rather eat a Rainbow Drop than Milky Star.
Oh, no chance. And I tell you,
Magic Star,
do you want to ken what I actually hate? I know, I mind once we were in Kirkcudbright, me and Haley, we went for an ice cream. She wanted an ice cream, the Wayne wanted, I can't remember what she was getting the Wayne, say another ice cream, Life Slowly or something. She says, do you want someone? I was like,
No, I came out of B.
What?
The fruit pastels, that's what he eats.
he likes wee fruit pasta.
See you when they came in?
Were they the things that used to be Opal fruits?
No.
No.
Anyway,
Starburst. You're
Starburst. Aye. Mhm.
anyway, so I was like, right, go on then, get me a sweet or something. What did she come out with? A Whisper Gold.
No gold.
Who the fuck wants a Whisper Gold? They're disgusting.
Whisper's alright.
Whisper's alright. Whisper Gold rank.
No.
It's better
That-
than a fucking Milky Star.
Oh,
Nah,
I did.
I'm not into the fucking.
I'm-
I'd rather, because it's in a packet, it should be crisps in a packet. No fucking.
Yeah, but do you like a minstrel?
Aye, but
Well,
they've
they're
got
in a
shell.
packet.
They-
Aye, but they're in a
bust-
packet.
Alright, well, aye, but then.
Do you mean a performing one or like?
Oh no! They got banned in the 70s.
Ah, of course they did, but you can still see them and things, and you're like, good God. You know, Lenny Henry was like in a like minstrel show, but he like whited up or something, and then like with the white folk that blacked up. That's
That
how he
seems
started.
alright to me, because.
Well, do you find
Oh.
that, like, you know how they say about racism, like, do you think, like, obviously it's wrong, like, you're not allowed to black up, but the Wayans brothers can white up? White chicks.
Aye,
I don't
well,
really-
aye.
Doesn't offend me, but it's weird.
I
innit?
think good
I
point.
don't really have
Aye.
any opinion on that. I don't care either way, to be honest.
I
No,
have
no, like, I don't care, but it's just weird, like, you know.
I've no
yeah.
strong opinions about anything.
The thing is, right? If you're offended, I
Bet
forgive
Milky
you.
Stars, though.
Aye, that's
Fuck
about
them.
it.
I've got opinions on that.
Sorry, he had a point, Scott.
I can't remember what my point was. What were we talking about? Sweeties.
Aye,
I've had
sweet.
my rant. Whisper Golds suck.
Aye, that's about
What sort of pervert wants them? I'd rather have a Milky Way Magic Star than a fucking Whisper Gold.
it. Whisper gold.
Would he?
Terrible.
Ah, definitely.
Aye. Milky Way Magic Star is fucking tiny.
Aye,
One.
but you can. But I mean, I'm talking family bag. Like, again, more to share. I'm sharing with nobody.
A family bag equals Saturday night for me when I'm not drinking.
Aye.
It's like, great.
When do you not drink on a Saturday night these days?
Ah, it comes and goes, like, I'm not drinking as much now, like.
Well, he shouldn't.
I know. Maybe that's why I'm looking healthier in general. Yeah.
Oh, because you're
I'll have a
stop
drink
eating
more.
that poison.
I'll be drinking more.
Stop drinking the MGD, the killer.
I know.
It must be a fucking nightmare though, Mark. I hopefully find a cure.
Ah, it doesn't bother. You get used to it.
Probably cancer first. Again, and
Then
then AIDS,
celiacs.
Mm-hmm.
and then gone to
Look,
AIDS.
I'm just glad I was able to get control it and be healthier and not fall asleep and like feel like
got
I'm
a
gonna
big
fall
neck,
asleep.
you got a big
I've got a
fucking
big neck now. Give me staring at my neck in the mirror later going, look at you and your big neck.
He has though, hasn't he?
Huh?
He has got a big neck.
He has got quite a
Imagine
big
it, the
chunky neck, like.
fucking bass he could put.
I can.
Plum corn.
Two at a time. Ugh.
Horse of a man.
Oh, by the way, you need to give my daughter a job.
Oh, yeah, it'll come. Hopefully by then.
Hey,
I'll
well,
be in the
let's be honest,
position where I
Ben.
can
She's
do
got a
that.
better business plan than Mark, so.
Well, this is true. What's your business plan, Mark? Plum?
I hope she
Yeah.
changes her mind, to be honest.
Well,
Plumbing,
plumbing's
you can't fucking hide the money, these guys.
well,
You say, well, look how I'm dressed in now. You definitely
Mark,
can.
not even 30. He's a homo, no.
Yes.
You're dressed better than me.
No, I love it. I mean,
don't know, like,
the
Ben,
t-shirt is one of the sweetest
You've
t-shirts
got pretty
I've ever
dressed
seen.
up for this tonight.
Aye.
Ice Cube on it. Ice
Aye,
Cube.
a t-shirt of Ice
But-
Cube.
but-
Doesn't get better than that. No Vaseline needed. Again.
Well,
Aye,
will we go for one more topic? Because so far we are at 50-ish minutes.
And what have we talked about?
Absolute
shite.
nonsense.
We didn't even plan this one.
Nah.
We sort of planned the last one. We just
to be
sort of
fair,
like-
when we were having Ben on, I just wanted him to freestyle.
no, but we're still getting used to it. We've
Oh,
still
absolutely.
well, once we get the swing of it.
I'm not
It's the
lie,
first
I
time we-
fucking worry about this.
Why?
What's your greatest worry?
Ben's. We should explain. Ben was quite worrying. He seems to think that he's going to somehow end up like Kevin Spacey.
Shit from my past comes back.
I mean, I don't know how Ben thinks anyone listens to this.
Sly, you're not saying Sly.
Sly. Don't know how Sly thinks anyone listens to this. His first names, you're fine.
Just there's some. I can't remember a lot of times when I was on CD. I'm not for CD.
Neither's
Aye.
Mark.
No.
I'm not for that. I've been in both your towns more than you've been in mine. I can't remember.
This part of the Downturn podcast was deemed unsuitable for children's ears. So here's a bit of Marvin Gaye with Let's Get It On, available at all good record stores and iTunes.
Twice,
I kind of think.
once maybe.
She's well, I don't know. I
The
can't.
new one. Nah. She
Well,
seems
my
lovely.
leaving do. You would have spoke to her.
I did. I was in standby.
Oh, worry, aye.
Some dick put me in standby. It wasn't him. But
No, I know. He just looked at you like, oh yeah, you prick. Again. No, but she listened to it and she was. I heard her. I kind of watched telly. I didn't sit and watch her listening to it, and I heard her giggling at one point, and she went, "No, it was all right." And I'm like, "Whoa, that's pretty good."
I'm not wanting beef listening to this.
No,
I don't want fucking anybody listening.
we did a podcast. I don't want anyone to. I think that's the thing. though. I said last. I'm doing this for me. This is all for my enjoyment.
Exactly.
No, but it's nice. Folk were very nice, and folks seem to quite enjoy it. And we're still
Absolutely,
getting the
yeah.
hang. I mean, when you listen to podcasts, we like it takes about 10 or something before they're right.
Oh
in the swing
god,
of
yeah.
it.
So,
yeah. The thing is, right, we've totally winged this one just because
We're still getting
we put the
used to it.
first one out pretty quickly. This one's out. We just wanted to kind of have a laugh with Ben, to be honest. That's what we've done. It's not been anything structured. It's just been us having a crack, having a few drinks, and just having a bit of a laugh.
Aye. Well, we'll plan it more next time. We'll have to do a movie review or something.
Yeah, I
It
think
just depends the movie.
I
I've got a few-
apologise to.
No one.
to absolutely fucking no one.
Oh, I apologise.
Aye.
Fuck. But I was half steaming when I got here.
Aye, but I think that's
But
good.
drinking's not cool. But if you hate to do a podcast,
Drink.
aye.
I think
It's like that fella. Smoke. What's that, Lassie? Are you smoking yet?
I think who's going on the next one?
I don't know. Whoever's available. I mean, I've shot at so many folk wanted to be involved, but I'm
I think that Jamie's got a.
I think I spoke to Jamie, but he said he was working.
Oh, he's got a good.
It depends what we want to talk about. We're gonna have to start like
We need
categorising
to- yeah,
things.
yeah.
I think
definitely.
Jamie sound quite perfect. He's got a flow of words. It's his part's good. Mine's his shit.
I love a bit of shit patter though. That's the way enough balance of flow. That's the way to go.
Oh, definitely.
But aye, we'll
So,
have to plan it out.
Should we decide now what we're going to do? I think we should maybe do a film review.
See, I think it just depends on the films. I've got like 5 that I would do, but
Right,
either
well-
like right, obviously 13 for you, greatest shit film ever, right?
Well, see, I think The Room's the best shit film ever.
No,
but
no, no, but I mean like the room's a special film.
The Room's just
Aye.
brilliant.
Black Dynamite.
Black Diamond, have I seen that?
If you haven't, I'm sort of disappointed in you.
Oh, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. Is that,
Well,
that
no,
kind of shout, is it?
It's like he's a black guy who decides I think he's a cop. It's never you never know if he's a cop or a detective, and there's a second you just been made.
Is there?
And
Dynamite.
we bought it on DVD. My pal Michael saw it. We were going for a drink and just having a KFC, and we thought we'll just get a film, old school DVD. We got Jackass like 3, I think, or 2, and then we got
Funny.
good, really good, and we got Black Dynamite just because the cover looked funny. Never heard it. And the guy in it's like a detective, and he decides to clean up the streets. In the course of this hour and a half film, he cleans up the streets, get rid of the mob boss, finds out he's got like 1 million kids. Him and his pals end up discovering that there's this anaconda malt liquor that's making every man who gets addicted to its penis shrink to the point where they want to kill themselves. He
so
takes
maybe
down,
that's
takes
what's
down the
wrong with me.
president, goes to Vietnam. It's great. There's a line where he just goes, anybody that's putting out drugs in the community, I'm against them. And then just cuts to this guy terribly and goes, but Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community. it's
Is
great.
it Kung Fu, is it?
He does like Kung Fu and that and stuff like that. It's like a mix of loads of... He has
I
this,
think we need to watch that then.
oh, it's so
There's
good.
your-
It's so good. But it's really funny. But it's like... It's not made terrible. It's not made like The Room's made.
Oh, the room's so.
There's a
good.
bit of money in it. It's Michael J. White.
The room was 6 million.
Oh! I tell you what. There's Michael J. White, who you probably know for other films if you saw him. He's like the main guy. He's Black Dynamite. And it's Richard Pryor's in it for a second in its last ever film role.
Right.
Arsenio Hall's in it for a bit. You know, the kind of...
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
in Coming to America. He's in Coming to America?
Yeah.
Aye. He's in that for a second. But it's just... Oh, it's weird. It's just brilliant. It's funny. It's just stupid. Seeing Hostel 2 or something.
Is he?
No. See Hostel 2 or 3, I can't mind.
Oh,
There's
right,
a
yeah,
scene
yeah.
where there's tellies on in the background, right? And, like, they're torturing folk or something, right? And there's a scene in that film where Black Dynamite jumps off, like, a plane with a parachute, but his pal's meant to jump out, but the mob boss blows it up, and he's just coming down with his plane in the background, and his pal's called Cream Corn, he's just like, Cream Corn! No! And then that plays in Hostel in the background while they're torturing somebody or something. It's mental.
Brilliant.
It's one of those wee films that just shows up.
So will we go for Black Dynamite? then?
It's good.
That's kind of a winner for me.
Oh,
but
well-
what was the other 3 out of curiosity?
Oh, what else did I say?
You said 13th Warrior, Black Dynamite.
One of those films that didn't do well, but it's class. And actually just as class. It's called No Escape. No, the one with Owen Wilson that just came out.
Oh yeah.
Owen Wilson. Wow.
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 Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Me-
Have you seen that video of them doing like Voodoo Child with just Owen Wilson?
No.
Wows. Oh.
Oh,
you
I'm
ne-
sorry.
you
Put
need
a
to
link
find that.
There's
to
a fucking guy that looks just like Owen Wilson.
Who?
Luke Wilson. No, but like
No, why you got long hair?
Who?
Owen Wilson's got the long blonde hair. Luke Wilson's got, for Blue Streak. Luke Wilson's in Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence.
The long hair guy in Old School. No.
That's Luke Wilson.
So he looks like Owen Wilson.
No, fucking the guy who looks like the guy who looks like fucking. Anyway, there's a guy that
There's folks screaming. Ah!
there's a guy that I don't think he still works like with our fucking company. Looks like Owen Wilson. He's got the hair. I taken his photo once. Right? He was being a DJ at the fucking Royal, and we were all pissed. And I says, "You like that, hey Wilson brother, the one with the long blonde hair?"
Aye, that's Owen.
And I taken it, and he looks like where that dog got fingered.
I don't think they heard that story before. How does that make any sense?
He looked like shit. I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm going to leave." Anyway,
I think we'll
Hey,
leave that bit of the
aye.
Oh
story.
God.
you maybe better think with this. But,
We can edit that bit out. Just there. That's funnier.
Ben's getting a bit worse for wear, so
Aye. I'm not fucking not, Scott.
Oh God. That's
Come on then. No, but the Wilson brothers. He said, I like the one in Old School.
Aye, that's Luke. Old School's a great film.
Yes,
Aye,
aye.
that's really good.
But I only like it because every time it's on, people, and I feel like it should be an insult, but it's fucking no. I love it. Every time it's on, folk going, "Oh, aye, you are front tank, Ben. You are front tank." It's like, no, Ben. And that's why I like it.
Because you're Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank. Frank the
Frank
Tank.
the Tank.
But not anymore. When
No.
I was in my 20s, I was.
Aye.
Yous guys.
You
fuck,
guys.
I'm old guy.
I'm nearly 30.
I'm old now.
I'm
old as
30. I'm 30 on Tuesday.
I know. Happy birthday for that.
Old as fuck.
I'm okay. I've got a birthday.
He has a birthday.
Your birthday's close to mine. Aye. Your birthday's close to mine, I was going to say. Ben's just kind
I
of...
don't know who this is for anymore.
Ben's just kind of exploded in the corner.
Midlife crisis. Oh, midlife's not till you're 45, by the way.
Really?
So we're still young. That's
That's when I buy my Corvette.
I googled it. That's what I googled.
I don't know if I'll see 90 like. I mean...
Why would you want to see 90?
You'll see 90.
Nah, I
Why
don't
do you
know,
want
like,
to see 90?
You'll fucking
I
see
don't
it,
know.
Nate.
Oh, Christ, I don't know, like.
That's like that Chubby Brown says. He goes, "Oh, I've lived till 120, and I lived an extra 10 years by going to the gym. Why would you do that? It's the
Okay.
last 10 years.
It's like...
Well, who cares?
Exactly. That's what I say, I know. It's like, oh, I'm going to the gym and that's like, why do you want... Can them extra 4 years you're going to get when we're a deed? Where do you got to talk to? All your pals will be dead.
Oh, well, well, possibly
Probably.
make new friends.
Nah.
Aye.
That sounds like
in the market.
That's, that sounds like an awful lot of work.
The market's a wonderful bar. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind a free whiskey.
Oh, Christ, we've been recording quite a while.
I think that's time to wrap up.
I think we could call it a day.
I think it's went. It's been emotional.
It's
What do
been
you say, Frank?
emotional.
I think it's been alright.
I think I've been breathing too heavy. I sound like a fat guy, didn't I? I looked at that thing earlier. I could see my own fucking breath in that computer.
Where?
How you can get a lung test?
So-
I'm not as fat as I sound. I sound like a fat guy.
No, not at all.
Like one of them guys, he eats a pizza and he wipes his head. I'm not like that.
I woke up
With the
with
pizza.
I have done that. but
I've woke up with pepperoni on me after a late night pizza after the pub. I feel your pain.
I woke
Again.
up with what's this? Piston.
That's the worst.
And I've ate them.
End it there. That's no better place.
I think that's time to call it a day.
That's
Piston
that was a joke.
So
There we
it's bye from me,
Bye from me, I suppose.
bye from Mark, and
I think fuck.
see you later for Big Sly.
Bye from Sly Sanchez.
Sly Sanchez from 8th Road.
When they get paid.
See you later.